Welcome, guys, to John's Football Channel. I hope all you're doing well. This is our preview to Chelsea versus Western Sydney. Obviously, they're in Australia. So let's get into this preview and actually see. So obviously, we know with form, both teams haven't been doing well lately in terms of the last couple of games for Chelsea and Western Sydney. With Chelsea, we have three losses, one draw, and one win. Whereas Western Sydney have lost the last four games. Only recently they have managed to, or they lost their last season. They were able to pick up a result and a clean sheet as well. And it's unfortunate for Chelsea also in our last five games. We haven't kept a clean sheet in our last five matches. So it's something definitely that I think Xabi Alonso would like to improve and would like to address from the get-go going into this game. We get the exact fundamentals and exact know-how to play the system, to play with one another in the new way that Xabi Alonso would like us to actually set up, so that we are well prepared for the season. If we look at Western City, what kind of team could we be looking at going into this game? I mean, they're not the best team in the world. We know I think once or twice we have played against Perth Glory. We know that I think Man United also have here and there has played against them. We know that Marble City as well. So we know that those types of teams are a lot better than the Western City, and they currently sit last in their last season. Out of 26 games, they're only able to pick up five wins. So it just shows you that the kind of team that we're actually going against is not somewhat where we're going to be having a lot of competition and be very, very competitive with them. So we know that we are able to change the squad around and actually able to not really worry about the strength of the team, the opposition team, knowing that we are somewhat decent in that regard. So our team we actually put against them, we should be able to get a result from this game. If we look at, obviously, this team has also, I think, recently opened in 2019, so they're very fairly new to the football realms, and I think that they need a lot of more years on their back in order to get a grasp of the levels that they need to get to in order to compete with any team. Luckily, they're able just to stay last and then go into a new season and actually prepare from there. As we get into this game now, it's just a thing of, in terms of our goalkeepers, in terms of our defense, in terms of our midfielders and our attack, who do we go with? We know that we would love to play some players we would like to get off our books, just to show them to the world and let the audience see who's actually playing, let them see the quality that they might be getting and the quality they might want. The likes of Disasi, the likes of Tosin, the likes of in terms of midfielders that we don't like, Enzo, the like Mark Yu, all these types of players that we don't actually want on our wage books. So as much as we would like to play them, also ideally we wouldn't want to play them because we obviously would be scared to actually put a player like the likes of Enzo, especially in a game of a friendly and he gets injured, and the chances of a club coming in for him then would be even less likely for him to actually be sold or to be bought, due to the fact that he's an injured player. So those are the type of things now where we go into these friendlies and go into preseason. What do we do? Do we just focus on the squad that we actually want and trying to prepare for, or do we also here and there play certain players that we actually would like to get off our wage books and actually see who would be willing to actually come in and buy the player? If we look, it's actually quite interesting to see that the fact that in 2021 we had all these good players. We all had these players like Azpilicueta, Golio Kante, Reece James, Ben Chilwell, Jorginho, Werner, Kai Havertz, Mendy, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, and Mason Mount. Now, 5 years later, we see end up seeing Mason Mount gone, Rudiger gone, Thiago gone, Mendy gone, Kai Havertz gone, Azpilicueta gone, Golio Kante gone, Ben Chilwell gone, Jorginho gone, and Werner gone. We all have left. The only true man who has actually stayed is Reece James. I do think it is a nice thing to from the player that he actually stayed, but we have to actually be honest. Chances are, if he goes to another club, he wouldn't actually survive, just because of the fact that he's unfortunately injured and he's not nowhere near the levels that he once was. So yeah, if we have to see now the defense, who do we play? I think it would be a good thing to see Alsamino, put him in the team as well, put him into one of these into the lineup. But now the question is, where does he start? Does he play the centre backs? Does he play as the centre man in that centre in the centre defense, or do we play him on the left hand side or the right? And then who do we play alongside him? Do we play Levi Colwill in a game like this? Possibly Levi Colwill. We could see Alsamino as one of the centre backs just to see how he is for this friendly, and then we could have Trevor Chalobah. Now there's also a question of, is Chalobah leaving? Is he staying? We know that the talks have broken down with Como, so it will be very, very interesting to see what happens with the player. I personally would like to keep him, so I would actually, for this game, I actually like to start him. Let him be on the right hand side of the centre backs, and then Alsamino as a centre mid, and then we would like to see also Levi Colwill on the left hand side, and then as the wing backs we could see Hato on the left hand side and see how good is he on that wing, and then on the right side we'll start with Palmeiras as our new debut player and actually see what he brings to the squad. And as the goalkeepers, we probably would. I think it would be interesting to see what Penders does. I think we should give him a chance. We know Sanchez, we know Jorgensen, so let's give Penders a shot and see what he brings to this team and how good is he really starting for Chelsea. And then I think at halftime we could possibly see. I would like to see Josh Jampong coming on for some minutes. I would like to see. Probably could see Reece James in the second half come on as well. And then Manu Dussault also is another question. That do we play him? Do we play Balachiel? Do we play Tosin? It's all of these questions. We would have to see what Xabi Alonso does and see where's his thoughts and how does he see the game going. And where would he like to actually play the players? And who would he like to actually play? And who would he like to bring on into the first friendly going into the new season? In terms of in our midfield, we would obviously like to see Moses Caicedo on as a CDM, one of our players to start. I would like to see also Cole Palmer starting as well with Morgan Rogers. Do we actually see Diego Seago pairing up with Caicedo in terms of being the two midfielders just behind Cole Palmer and Rogers? And then I think also would be a question of who do we have up front? Do we go with just João Pedro, or do we start someone else? Do we go with Nicholas Jackson? Do we go with Liam Delap? And see how they go. And then we know more or less what João Pedro offers for our team. We do know that we would want to actually keep him fit and actually keep him ready for the new season. So yeah, guys, let me down below what you guys' thoughts. Who would you like to see starting? Who would you like to see coming off the bench for some minutes? Let me down below. There's 4 or 5 players I would like to see. I would like to see Sherman Maker. I would like to see Mark Yu. I would like to see João Pedro in the second half. I would like to see Liam Delap, and I would like to see Pedro Neto and see how is he looking going into this new season. What are your thoughts going into this game, and what else would you like to see, and how would you like to see the team playing going into their first game for this new season? So yeah, guys, stay tuned for the post review when it's all said and done. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.